Form I-130 versus I-129F. Which path should you choose? If you or your partner isn't a U.S. citizen, but you're planning to live together in the U.S., you may be wondering what the best path is for you. You generally have two options. 1. You can get married outside the U.S., and the U.S. citizen spouse could sponsor the foreign spouse for a marriage green card using Form I-130. Or 2. The foreign spouse could come to the U.S. on a fiancé visa using Form I-129F, which means that the marriage then happens in the U.S. So, which path should you choose? It comes down to time and cost. Form I-129F, which gets you a K-1 fiancé visa, makes more sense if you want to be together in the U.S. as soon as possible. Form I-129F is typically processed faster than Form I-130, currently 10 to 13 months for a fiancé instead of 4 to 50 months for a spouse, depending on which service center processes your application. You want to get married in the U.S. You can't get married abroad, for instance, a same-sex couple where one fiancé lives in a country that doesn't recognize same-sex marriage. Form I-130 makes more sense if you're cost-conscious. A marriage green card costs $1,200 instead of $2,025 for a fiancé. You want the foreign partner to immediately become a green card holder when they arrive in the U.S. You plan to get married outside the U.S. You don't mind waiting longer for your partner to arrive in the U.S., typically 4 to 50 months instead of 10 to 13 months. To summarize, the processing time for Form I-129F is generally faster than Form I-130, but a marriage green card is more affordable than a fiancé visa. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Boundless on YouTube. Thanks for watching.